Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Nicole, I really hope you enjoyed yourself. I really hope Xander and setting all his desires on fire. I really hope that was worth it. Like, for real, for real. Out of all the men in Salem, you could have had drunk sex with. You decided to have sex with no other than Xander. How long has Xander had that little stank on his tongue for you? How long has Xander always wanted you, desired you, wanted you, always wanted this one moment with you, and you gave it to him on a drunken platter? Like, Nicole, I understand being mad at your husband. I understand he been lying to you since last year. They go Christmas, they go Thanksgiving, they go New Year's, they go Valentine's Day. Hell, they go Mother's Day. So you mad at your husband for doing the Lord's work, helping another country out that's in less need of y'all. You decides to get mad at him, hang the phone up on him, oh, I'm finna go get drunk. Okay, there's plenty of men in Salem. You decide to sleep with the worst of the worst. You decide to sleep with the man that always wanted you, don't matter. You know what? At this point, Xander probably would have took you naked and running around Salem. He probably would have took you there. This man always want to see you naked. Now, why would you have sex with this man? Like, Nicole, at this point, I understand you jealous. I understand you hurt. I understand you wanted rape, but you didn't get your chance. I understand all of that. But why, of all people, would you sleep with Xander Kariakis? This man held you hostage for crying out loud. This man threatened to kill you how many times? This man did the worst to the worst to Eric. And you gonna portray God's son, Eric, like that, sleeping with Xander of all people? Like, Nicole, I am so pissed at you. I don't know whether to strangle you or to choke you at this point. Like, come on, Nicole. Really? Of all people in Salem. Hell, you could have slept with Roman and I probably would have. Roman? I ain't hiring live, but at least it would have been his daddy. I would have, gave you a little stink eye or whatever. But Xander? Nicole, how are you going to recover from this? What is your next move for this? At this point, you done gave Xander everything he didn't want it and more. You know he going to milk this for every quarter he can get out of this, right? You know you going to want to forget about this night, but Xander going to keep on breaking this up. You better hope he don't stay too drunk and, say this around the wrong person. You really going to be screwed. I just want to know, was it worth it? I just want to know, was your jealousy over Ava getting raped, was it really worth it? Now, you could have slept with the daddy, you could have slept with Brady, you could have slept with anybody else in the world. I think this might break Eric little heart into a million pieces that he won't be able to recover from this. Bad enough he recovered from you chose Brady over him and that whole Emily thing. Oh, I hated that storyline there. You remember that Emily, that poisonous Emily? Oh, I couldn't stand that storyline. You hurt him there. But I think this really gonna shatter his little polar, fragile little Christian heart. So you really did messed up this time. What I can tell you, stuff you can do, you can go ahead and tell Eric now or suffer the consequences later because Sammy owning you already. She already suspects something going on. You hanging around Xander, even though everybody in Salem know that's a no. You shouldn't be hanging around him, but you hanging around him. But once they start playing around with that, you hanging around Xander, oh, it's only a matter of time. And with Xander Big Mouth and he run around here drunk for weeks and months and, several weeks, oh, it's on. Nicole, go ahead and tell Eric now you done slept with that man. Go ahead and save yourself the embarrassment. You supposed to beat them to the problems you have, not let them find out via somebody else or accidentally spills and he accidentally hears that person. It would be better for you to go ahead and tell this man on the phone that, look, I slept with Xander. But when it comes to you, we have learned over the years, you don't know how to do that. That's one thing we can depend on you on. You don't know how to come clean with your own secret and lies. They always got to come out in the most miserable, heartbroken, dumbest. I mean, they come out in the worst way possible, and you always sit there and allow it, and you always sit there and hold on to that bomb until the bomb about to explode under you. So we already know this gonna be dragged out for the rest of this year. Whenever it do come back, start filming days again, we already know this bomb gonna be sat on for the rest of this year, and you gonna wait till the last moment when the secret about to come out, when the truth about to be exposed, when the pressure finally hit you and finally about to make you crack. That's when you gonna decide you gonna tell the truth. So we already know when it come to you, anytime a secret, a lie, or whatever the affair come out with you, we already know you gonna hold on for dear life, and you not gonna let it go, and you gonna sit there and let it simmer and simmer, and it's getting worse and worse about weeks, days, and months, years with you. So Nicole, good luck. Not too much luck, but good luck. I just want to know, was it worth it? This jealousy over Rafe and Ava, I just want to know, was it worth it? This is going to cause you a whole lot of trouble. Well, you know what? You already did it to yourself, so I can't save you. I'm just going to sit back and, watch you try to hold this secret in and try to watch you control Big Mouth Xander, even though he drunk running around here still. So we going to let you run with that and let drunks. I hope Xander tell it. But to be honest and real with you, I don't feel sorry for you no more. The moment you hung up that phone on Eric and got mad at Eric because he kept on telling you and promising you, have you ever heard of forbearing words? No? Oh, okay, so it makes sense. So we gonna just let you simmer on that. Kristen, your time is up, baby girl. Your time, your reign of terror is over. Chloe, you are a beautiful woman. Very beautiful. Oh, you very beautiful. But you is dumb as a bucket of rocks. You know Susan never gave you this type of pressure ever since you known Susan. You should have known something was stank from the moment on when Kristen came as Susan. You should have known something was stank from the jump. But it's obvious you didn't catch that something was stank and something was sour. Why she always jumping down your throat? Why she always attacking you? Why she always trying to get you away from Brady? You should have figured out sooner or later that something was stank. Kate shouldn't have had spelled that out for you. You should have called on from the jump. Remember how you called Lucas and Sammy and that man that helped you got your face back? Remember how you caught that quick and you remember that? Okay, then, but think back. Has Susan ever been this nasty or mean to you? You should have known something was stinking, something wasn't right. But then again, no, you didn't. You just cute for no reason. So I don't expect you. I don't expect you. I'll be surprised and shocked that you didn't catch on that was Susan. Kay on her deathbed had to tell you this, and I don't know why she had to tell you this. You should have caught on by now. If you didn't catch on, better yet, you know what? I told you I didn't feel sorry for you. I told you I don't. You know Brady is a married man. You done told this man you got feelings for him. You should have known Crazy Kristen was going to get you. Remember how she was threatening you and fit to kill you in that hospital room? I think before or whenever the room, the first time Brady was in the hospital, remember how intense she was that you was around Brady? So that I didn't tell you to stay away from Brady. I told you several weeks ago, take an exit, pick one. You decide to proceed forward. So you being locked up in that I can't I can't even think of. So you being locked up in that child. So you been locked up in that where you locked up at where Kristen got you at and that trunk. You get what you deserve, and I no longer feel sorry for you neither, because you should have known better by now that sooner or later Kristen was gonna get out. Sooner or later Kristen is a threat. Sooner or later you hanging around Brady, you expressing your feelings, you telling this man that you like him a lie. You should have known that Kristen was going to stop that by any means necessary. The fact that Kate had to spell that out to you, you know what? Enjoy your ride, Chloe. I hope she don't hurt you too bad, but enjoy your ride. You get what you deserve at this point, because you should have known better. You should have been the first one to catch on. You know Susan was never that nasty, that rude, that mean to you, ever. She might have been a little annoying, but never this mean, this nasty, and disrespectful to you when it came to Brady. But you decided to hang around Brady anyway, even though I told you behind you didn't miss your exit. Chloe, this the next exit. Take the next exit. Chloe, you missed your turn again. Take the next exit. Please make a U-turn and turn, Chloe. I didn't told you this how many weeks now. You decided to keep going forward. So I don't feel too sorry for you at this point, Chloe. Kay, Kay, I give it to you that Tuesday, Wednesday episode when I was about to do days, I said, now Kay, you might be old, but you got a whole lot of fight in you. I know you not finna let Kristen take control over you like this. Let Kristen do you like this. I'm surprised and shocked you fought bad. You even fought back so hard that you escaped out the car. I had to rewind that thing back 2 or 3 times and realize that, oh shoot, she escaped from the car. Good job, Kay. I'm proud of you. Because I was wondering how long you going to sit there and let Kristen keep on playing you like them. Even though all you had to do is just grab the wheel and twist the wheel off the road. That's all you had to literally do. You made Brady do it. I just want to know, is Kristen an expert driver? Is she a NASCAR driver in her spare time and parts of her life we don't know about? The fact that she was able to hold that wheel on that road the whole time her and Kate was fighting them 2 times, and then Kristen injected her in her hand. I just want to know what kind of expert driving and where Kristen get her license from that she was able to keep that car on that road that long. And I want to know how did Kate manage to unlock that door with that serum, unless this must be a weak part of the serum, or it wasn't as strong as what you gave Sarah. Because the first time you knocked her out to put her in that bag, but she had a whole lot of fight in her to save herself and keep fighting for her life. She knocked Brady off the, well, Kristen knocked Brady off the road. She kept on riding. Somehow she was injected. She got back up ready to fight again. And after the fight, she decided to jump out the car. So I just want to know what kind of license Kristen got, where she could sit there and hold a car on the wheel, even though a woman in the back seat grabbing your neck and you just a driving all professional. You just driving, and you ain't going like this or going like this, you just driving. I want to know what type of license Kristen got, because she need to teach us how to drive. I need to know how to hold on to the wheel when something just scratched us, and we able to hold on, even with a whole old lady in the back seat fighting for her life, and you able to hold on to the wheel that strong, and you didn't crash at all. So I just want to know. But Kristen, your time is up. Look, everybody know. Sammy know. Lucas know. Chloe know. Kate know. I mean, everybody know. John know. Marlena know. I mean, Kristen, You ain't doing no you ain't doing no but add more time to the time you already supposed to been served. All you doing now at this point is adding on and tagging along more charges. Your daughter gonna be grown and going to college by the time you get out of prison. Unless you plan on going to Italy or somewhere, or the one of Stefano, private islands or somewhere, but you ain't gonna see your daughter for a long time. Brady, it ain't no saving this cuckoo bird at this point. She done did enough. She done held Sammy hostage. She done got Lucas hostage. She done got Kate hostage. Now she got Chloe. She done bust Lucas upside the head, well, with a poker. She done injected Sammy. She done took Kate through and absolutely around the ringer. So these kidnapping charges and these holding people hostage charge, she might end up getting the death penalty. So Brady, you better say a little prayer for your crazy, because at this point, all she doing right now at this point is making her time harder for her. You trying to save her, it ain't no saving her at this point. Brady, you might have to just go ahead and let her go on by her business and let her go ahead and do her thing. Now, Gabby, Jake then told you on how many times on multiple occasions he don't want you, he love Kate. Kristen used Kate's face and pretend that they broke up. You slapped him and told him you don't want no parts of this. But somehow you managed to get him anyways, and he told you he loved you, and you fell hook, line, and sinker for this, even though Kate told him, I didn't say none of that. That was Kristen playing as me to make us break up for you went go looking for her. Gabby had to confirm this story that your sister is crazy enough and got masks of everybody, got faces of everybody in Salem that she could pretend that she is, and she was playing as Nicole for almost a whole year and a half. And yes, it's possible that that wasn't Kate that broke up with you. That was your sister playing as her to fool you for you went go looking for her. So now you finna tell Kate that it's over and you want Gabby. And Gabby, I got to say, you said you don't want no sloppy seconds. It seemed like you want a whole lot of you want the sloppy seconds, the whole full, you want the whole palette, the whole spread, don't you? At first, you went down for the one night stand, the sloppy seconds, the old lady germs. You weren't here for none of that. It's amazing how a few words and a little few eye contact and a few kisses can make you forget about the sloppy seconds and forget about the whole spread. You want the spread now. Gabby, you crazy. It wouldn't be me, and you know what, at this point, Gabby, I ain't got too much feelings for you anyways. Claire Alley Trip. Claire Alley Trip. Chanel West Coast and Net Mess. Alley, since you don't want to believe Trip and Claire and you want to be friends with this user, you go right on ahead. You know those drinks you paid for that she was sitting there drinking like she was paying for them, like this was an open bar. You gonna have many more days like that where you gonna find yourself picking up the tab and she ain't gonna be picking up none. Like they tried to explain to you. Of course she was paying for everything because she had her mother's credit card. Of course she was putting up the tab. Of course she was shopping the way you were shopping because you had your grandmother's credit card. Times has changed. That been a year, almost 2 years gone and past. You really think that woman loaded like she was when she was in Paris? You'll find out sooner or later that she using the dog hell out of you, and you will understand soon enough. Or you won't, because you kind of slow too. So you'll understand. I saw this coming a long time ago. I knew it was going to happen. Not Claire, Trip and that girl Allie, they end up sharing the kiss. I saw that coming. We all saw the sparks. We all saw the thunder there. it was gonna rumble sooner or later. So I won't be surprised or shocked if they move forward as a relationship or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised nor shocked by that. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Steve had to tell Ray to watch himself around Ava, and I basically got to tell you my story about my interaction with Ava, that she was obsessed with me and she wanted me and all this and all. John, wrong place, wrong time. I mean, yeah, it's okay to warn a friend that, she was crazy over me and obsessed over me or whatever. How many years ago that was that I woman finally moved on from you and you bringing up that old mess? Even though Rafe is a friend, I understand why you would warn him, but Rafe a grown man last time I checked. He knew what he was getting into. He knew what he was getting into. He okay with the warning signs, her past. If he ain't got no complaints, Steve, why do you care? I ain't gonna give you too much because you did kind of say that, she apologized to him. She told him, I was out of my mind. I didn't know what love is. I thought it was you. I thought you was my only man I could be with. I like her apology. I like the fact that Steve said, I appreciate you apologizing for that stuff in the past. I can't forgive you yet, but I'll think about it. And I'm glad he left on that note, so I can't give Steve too much. He was just warning a friend or whatever. Even though it seemed kind of messy, he want to do this on their day. I kind of understand warning a friend about what you're getting yourself into, and that craziness she might have had over me couldn't bounce to you now, and she might do half of the crazy stuff she did to me in the past, and I'm trying to save you from her doing that to you. So it was kind of messy, he should have did it. He should have pulled them to the side or whatever, but I'm gonna give Steve a pass on that one, but I still say it was kind of messy or whatnot. So, I'm gonna say it's kind of messy, but I understand what he was trying to do. Even though, yeah. I'm gonna give him a pass on that. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night and have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.